You're right over there. Huh? What are you doing? Go eat mom, ja. What are you looking at? Hi, Fari. Let me know if you can hear me clearly, okay? I can read the comments finally. Come here, you. Come here, you. My dog wants to play with me. So he's brought me his toy. I want to show you how cute he is. Hang on. See? He's brought me his toy. And then we play tug of war. And then I throw it. And he's gonna go get it. You don't want to play with it? Ah! Get out of the plants. I'm sitting out in my deck again. See? Nice nature all around me. Sorry. I have to lean my phone against something. It's a peanut butter jar. I'm on my live again. Did you need something? Yeah. My phone died earlier, so. Hi, Laurie. Welcome. You can come hang out if you want to. Are you still working overtime today?
Yeah, I started in 50 minutes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just chatting with the. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. I wonder what that was all about, Fari. You know, it was funny because my battery, it just showed me that my battery was dying. And I tried to go and turn that off and I got disconnected. So the plan was, guys, to upload that video to YouTube. But I don't understand what happened there because I got disconnected. And it was funny because I had so much information on that video that I would love to put on YouTube. But once I share it on our group, I can't really put it on YouTube. I'm not sure how to do it. It's kind of a little bit tricky. If I share it straight from the video when I'm doing it like this, I'm able to do it. But if I do it after it's shared in the group, I can't load it to YouTube. If any of you guys know, let me know how it's done, okay? Because I've had a hard time with the other ones. So the past 3 or 4 videos that I've uploaded, I do it right after. It gives me an option to share into the group and download to my phone. Yeah, hi Gemma. Welcome, honey. Yeah, it was, it was done by somebody. It was not that my battery was dying and so the phone, because it has happened before where my battery is dying, but it still gives, it says like 15% battery life, whatever. So I kind of thought that Oh, come on, kid. He wants to play with me again. So I thought that he, is just gonna let me continue, and I was planning to finish anyways, but it was weird. It just the thing just died. I was like, what the? It was really funny, but maybe I was sharing information that they don't want me to share. I don't know. I'm exposing beings that don't want to be exposed, maybe telling their secrets. What? Look at this kid. Look at this kid. He's sitting here. Look at him. You gonna take this? Are you gonna take this? You gonna take it? Come on, take it. Go get it. Are you getting bored now? Oh, you're getting it. he's gonna get it and he's gonna come back with it. Oh, he's going to find his brother. His brother is in there. You see him? So the kids aren't here, so I have to play with them because they get bored. They want to be entertained. Hi, Lily. Hi, Jigan. Welcome. Anyways, yeah, I'm not sure if it was Facebook. I have a feeling it was somebody bigger than Facebook. That's what I think. Yeah, they do have that too. Thank you, Lily. Yes, they are censoring quite a lot and stuff too. So it could be that maybe somebody was watching. I'm not aware of. It could be that, but I don't think it was Facebook. I have a very good feeling it was not Facebook. So regardless, guys, share it. Okay, share the video because that's a lot of good information, and it's shared on the group. It's shared, okay, without me even sharing it. It just shared it. So feel free to share it to as many people in many groups as you can, okay, because it'll help us spread the message and let the truth out, right? Because that's what we have to do, and that's what we're doing. So and also I was planning to do a healing at the end of it, so because I like that, all the videos we've done so far, I've done a healing, which is a great way to end. And anybody who watches it after, replays it or watches it after, even on YouTube, they get that part of the healing at the end, which is perfect way to end. So hi Mary, welcome. Anyways, you guys have any questions about anything I talked about earlier? There was other stuff I wanted to talk about. So this is something that somebody mentioned something earlier today. Somebody sent me chat. We chatted for a little while, and yes, it did. Nivaldo, welcome. Yeah, it just disconnected, and it's never happened before. And I'm like, what the heck was that? Like I didn't expect that. So, but it was almost like, I don't know. I feel like it was somebody not wanting to me to say any more of what I was saying, because again, remember, it's the truth you're hearing, and the truth, you know, has been hidden for a long time, and finally it's coming out. And hi, kid. My kid just joined. Um, and people who know the truth are okay with it. Those who are not aware of it are shocked. And those who know it and don't want it known will censor it, obviously. So this is what all this is. Um, but anyway, this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about too, was relationships, guys. So a lot of our exactly, exactly, and also what it might do, it awakens people. It makes people question things, right? It makes people, uh, you know, rethink things, right? So this is what it is. Come here, you. Oh my goodness, you're biting, Mama. Sorry, he's come with another toy. Anyway, so the thing is just that we do whatever we can to let the news out there and make people aware of it, you know. and those who want to hide it can hide it. I don't really care, and I don't really care about much. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about anything. Listen to me, guys. The worst that can happen is what? Death, right? That is the worst case scenario, that they'll kill you, right? It is the end result. When you expose any truth, the end result people are afraid of is that you get caught, either reprimanded or they'll kill you. That's usually the case, right? Guys, I go beyond the veil. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fucking annihilate all of them. But I get off this. I'm sorry to say that, but really. Because, and you know what? I say to them, I'm like, I come where you are, you're gone. So, but I need to be here. I need to be here because this is where we need to work from. This is the 3D plane we need to transform, and ascend to a higher vibrational state. So this is what we are doing, right? And so whatever it takes, and this is why we are here. And if we have to take risks, hey, we do that, right? We have to do what we have to do. So guys, I wanted to speak to you about relationships, and I'm going to tag somebody who brought this to my attention earlier today. I just thought I should speak about it. So a lot of our cultures and traditions put us in this kind of a box. Okay, it's like they make us believe that we have to remain in a relationship regardless of anything and everything because of morals and values and family and everything else. Okay, now I just want to bring this to you guys because the last few years, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this has been happening a lot, where a lot of couples are separating or divorcing because of the difference in their ascension process, or one is asleep, one is awake. Okay, having said that, I'm not saying go divorce your spouse or like separate from your partner. I'm not saying that, guys. Okay, the first attempt is always to bring them with you, to awaken them, to help them, right? But there are times what happens is you tend to meet somebody who actually is the one you're meant to be with. Okay, a lot of times what happens is you end up with someone. Okay, you end up with someone, you marry them, you have a life with them, but you realize it's not exactly the way it's supposed to be. You're not in sync with them. You're not after a few years they get bored of you, or it's just gone. If you get bored or something goes wrong in the relationship where you're not really there's like no relationship. You're in the relationship because of children, or family, or morals, or value. Okay, so the reason I'm saying this is it is very important that both the partners be in a space of happiness and joy and peace with each other, and also have harmony and unity and support for each other, right? These are things that any relationship should have, right? So in a lot of cultures we are trained to think, especially women are trained to think, that you have to just hold that family together. You can't leave because, oh my goodness, what is the world going to think, what society going to say, what your relatives are going to say, what people are going to think, all this stuff, right? So you stick it out in a relationship regardless of how you're being treated, regardless of if you're being satisfied, if you're being if you're happy or not, if what you want and your needs are being met or not. Okay, you stick it out because kids are a part of it. But what is a better solution? Think about it. You're in a relationship and you are fighting constantly because you can't get along, or because you have different thought process going on because one is ascending, the other one isn't. You are on a different plane altogether. Like one's on one track, and then you're on another track, right? And you can't seem to make those two meet. You're not meeting, right? It's just a different it's like you're just two different people who have like drifted apart. Okay, yes, you got together because there was attraction, there was a connection, maybe somebody from a past life, maybe it's a soulmate, right? It could be a soulmate, but that doesn't mean that you only have one soulmate, guys. This is what I'm trying to explain here. Doesn't mean that it's the only person you're meant to be with. Okay, so sometimes you meet someone else just appears into your life, right? And you feel this connection and you're like, what the heck is going on? And sometimes because of these morals and values and worry about what family is going to think, what relatives are going to think, what the world is going to think, especially if you're living in places where this is such a taboo, where people think in such a way that, oh, you get talked about, you get disowned. This is very common, especially for women, because women somehow get the worst of everything, have been getting the worst of everything on this earth. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, you cannot you cannot compromise your wants, needs, and happiness. Okay, you cannot do that. And I will tell you this: once you start awakening, guys, I'm talking to all of you. You know what I'm talking about, that, right? So, what I'm saying is, you can't stay in a toxic situation. You cannot stay in a situation that is not making your soul happy, guys. It is such a big thing, okay? And a lot of us, this is how it is. Okay, I will live for my kids. I'll just just plug away. Day comes, day goes. Day comes, day goes. Hi, Leanne, welcome, honey. So this is what is not okay. It is not okay. If somebody has decided they're going to have a life away from you, even though you're in the same space, married with a lawfully, lawful document, whatever, but they're doing their own thing and they're happy in their space, ignoring you, your needs, your wants, all these things, and you just stick it out because of morals and values and family and society, it's wrong. You don't have to sacrifice that. You don't have to do that. There is no reason, there is not a being anywhere on this earth that deserves that kind of sacrifice, guys. And nobody needs to do that for anyone. If you are, if you are able to bring that being, awaken them and show them the right path, then yes, let's do this, Let's work together and make this happen, right? But you have drifted so far apart, there is no turning back. And then the integration, guys, the integration of a relationship like that, right? The hurt, the pain, the neglect, the reject, the sadness. Remember, it is so hard to integrate with somebody who's on a different plane from you. They can't help integrate that pain for you. And they don't realize they have caused this pain for you. They don't realize it. They don't see it. They just plug away because they're happy in their little world that they have created. Okay? So, what I'm trying to say is, please realize as you're ascending, what are you worth? What are your needs and what are your wants? And is this person the right one? Doesn't mean if you've spent 20 years you have to stay with them, or 10 years or 5 years. You have to stay with them. Just stick it out, live this life, whatever it is, it is. Gemma, sweetheart, on a paper, I want you to put, if you can put stuff on paper about what you need from that being, I want you to just write it down and say, is this what I'm getting from him? Look at it, right? Because you know what it is, right? It is love crippling you. Love is great, guys. It is great when it's done right. But when it is crippling you, it's like you want to die. Or you are dying every single day. Is that the kind of life you want? And some of these beings might wake up, later after a few years. But how much time are you going to give them to do this? How much of your life are you going to sacrifice and hang in there looking and waiting for a miracle? It doesn't happen, guys, because that being is not on the same page with you. You're waiting. You're waiting and waiting. But they don't even realize they're doing anything wrong. They think they're perfect. And everything is great and grand, in the family and the relationship. While you are feeling the lack of everything that you need from this being. Then when you meet somebody who is actually paying you the attention, you realize, what the fuck have you been missing? You realize this. You're like, what the heck? I am not just flesh and blood. I am a being who has needs and wants. And I am worth it. Why should I compromise? And why should I wait around? Why give more time away to someone who doesn't even want to realize or understand? Why are your needs not that important? Yes, I know, Gemma. Most mothers are like that. Sweetheart, it is such a thing when you have children. But, I also say this, and I'm not going to judge you for staying in the relationship because children are very vulnerable to broken marriages. They are. And broken relationships. So I'm not saying go and just break it up and do your own thing. No. But you try, give it your best shot, right? You try to see if that person will ascend and awaken. This is why I tell you guys, play my healing videos when they're sleeping, because hopefully it'll awaken them and then you don't have to deal with this. Because once they start awakening, they start seeing things your way. And also, it is so important for the souls to connect. Guys, it's not just, oh, yes, we are attracted to each other and we can turn each other on or whatever the heck it is. It is not just that. It is more than that. It's such a connection. It is such an amazing soul connection that you can feel it in your every cell. And that is what that person should make you feel like. And the same for you making that person feel like that. So you have to understand, and so this is something that came up that I thought I should talk to you about, guys, because it's not, it's not about the other person. It is about you and what you need and what you want and what makes you happy. This is the goal of life, guys, to be in a happy and joyful space and state. Why are you allowing someone else to decide your happiness and your joy? So please work on it, okay? Work on it. And like I said, if somebody else comes into your life, right, it just means that it's time to move on. Maybe this person you were with, you had this space and time to maybe just, connect, maybe bring those children into the life, and now it's time for you to do what is good for you. Okay, so you have to understand this. And I'm not saying become enemies, okay? I'm not saying throw the person out. I'm not saying break up the relationship in a bad way, divorce them. I'm not saying that, because children, when children are involved, you want to find a mutual ground, a space where you can still take care of the children as a family. The children need the other parent, guys. Remember that. It is very important that you don't cause a rift that cannot be fixed. Because it's about you, yes, but also don't hurt the children. I just speak from my heart, guys. I feel like, there's stuff that comes up, and I think I need to talk about this because I want you to understand the purpose of you being here on this earth is not to suffer. It is not to be miserable. It is not to continuously compromise your happiness. It is not to just plug away like this day comes, that day comes, and then you grow old and what the heck, you look back and you say, what kind of a stupid life did I have? And how much I sacrificed. And then we end up, telling our kids and their kids, oh, I had to do this, you guys are lucky, you have this, you have that. Isn't that how it happens? You heard our parents say stuff. We don't want to be those parents. Right? Love you too, Laurie. I'm just saying it. It's just you want to be there. So work out a mutual thing. And if your partner is somebody who cares about the kids and cares about the family, they will understand. They will agree that yes, the best thing is to go our separate ways but still be in the lives of the children and do things as family. Because you separate doesn't mean that you never see each other, because I think it is very also important that sometimes you do things together with the children so they still feel they have a family, so they feel their support system is not broken. Love you too, Gemma. So please think about these things when you're stuck, because this is, you are stuck as you want, okay? Nobody can stuck you there other than yourself. So remember this, guys, okay? And it is a huge thing, because you're also models for your children, so you're showing them what is okay and what is not. So continuously staying in a toxic state and a toxic space and allowing the fights and allowing all the stuff to happen also makes the children see and understand and grow up thinking it's okay to be treated a certain way, it's okay to behave in a certain way, it's okay for parents to be this way or that way, or a couple to be like this or like that. The anger, so the anger is, this is what I'm saying, guys, and the anger comes from a lot of different places, you have to remember. So you tell the person you don't want to be with them, right? And right away their reaction is, why, what's wrong, what's wrong with our marriage, what is wrong with our relationship, what is wrong with the situation, everything's fine, everything is perfect. But that's their perspective, it's not yours. They're not seeing it from your end of it, they're seeing it from their end of it. Right? So you have to decide if they're angry, then there's not really much you can help them with, because this is their way of expressing it, their reaction, right? Yeah, you have to leave the house, yes. Yes, it's better to not be in the space, because so much negativity and so much um, animosity, you're not, it's like becoming bitter. This is why the anger comes, because the person is bitter and they don't want to see the truth. They don't want to see there's a problem in the relationship. They want to see that they're at fault, or maybe you are at fault. I don't know how this, I'm not saying you can only clap with one hand, it takes two to clap. So when a relationship goes south, it's not just one person's fault. But if a partner is cheating in any possible way, then that is wrong. If somebody is cheating on you, and when I say cheating, guys, it includes pornography, okay? Don't excuse that as a man thing, please. There's no bigger cheating than that, guys. And the other thing with this is also, people don't realize this stuff, right? It's like you do these things, they do these things, right? These beings that they're watching doing all these things, you understand, these beings have souls, and you're somehow connecting to their energy. It is negative, low vibrational energy they're connecting to, and they're not aware of it. And they're living in this low vibrational state. This is why they can't awaken, because they're not seeing things clearly, because they're being kept in a low vibrational state. So please remember what you're worth. You are a part of source. You are the most important being for yourself, and yourself comes first. Because if someone is being selfish, right, they're only thinking about themselves. Well, you're being selfless and you're being discarded, neglected, and rejected in every way possible. This is why you need to understand your worth. Sorry, we have a lot of kids in the back with their, what are they called? I forget the name of it. I hope you guys can still hear me with all the noise. I like to sit out here because it's so pretty out in the backyard and the deck and stuff. So anyway, do you guys have any questions before I get started on the healing? I wanted to do the healing today as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask, okay? The other thing, in our cultures, we also taught, that you are, especially women, we are taught that you have to be only with one man. You can only be there, with that person the rest of your life. All kinds of things. Like in my tradition, I'm telling you, and I know this is for a lot of. Oh my goodness! Do I need to go inside? Lot of different cultures, right, where you're taught to do this, right? You're just taught that you cannot be with anybody other than this one person. The moral and the values come in. Yeah, they have motorcycles. They have those. What do they call them? The ATVs. The ATVs. Yeah, it's all open in the back there, so they love going up and down. It's like hilly and everything. Um, so yeah, the way they've created it, but that's how they want it, guys. Don't you get it? Don't you understand that men have the freedom to do whatever they want? If a man goes and cheats on his wife, it's okay, but if a woman did it, oh my goodness. Okay, and cheating I'm not approving, but what I'm saying is, if a guy goes and does whatever, plays around, does it whatever, it's okay, but if a woman does it, man, there's a lot of names for her, right? Isn't that how it is? So, and no, I'm not against man, guys, remember. Okay, this is the thing I want to explain to you guys. Okay, so you have source who experiences both male and female. So there's a male divine and a female divine. Okay, so there is source comes and births here on earth as both. Okay, those who are the male divine actually are sometimes they lose track because of all the distractions on earth, right? The feminine divine somehow kind of tends to stay on track. Not everyone, but most women are, like, the way they're brought up. They're conditioned to believe a certain way of life. They're conditioned, they're the ones who have to nurture, they have to take care of the family, they have to do this, they have to do this. That's how we're brought up, right? Men, on the other hand, are taught, oh, you have to be macho, you have to do this, you have to provide for the family, you're this and you're this and this, be strong, be this, be that, right? Okay. Now, evil darkness also comes as male and feminine. I'm not going to call them divine because these are evil beings, okay? So they come as feminine beings and masculine beings, okay? These guys also play a big role of good guys and bad guys, all right? These good guys can become bad guys. So you see they have multiple personalities, okay? Now you know how this somebody mentioned yin and yang earlier when I was doing the it was oh my goodness, I don't remember the name of the person. I don't remember her name, but anyway, so we are conditioned to believe that yin and yang is what it is that we have to deal with in our daily lives, right? Why? Why do we have to suffer to understand happiness? Why is there a need for that? Is it okay I beat you and then I give you a hug and say I love you? Is that okay? Does that make me happy now? Because after beating me, you now showed me love and kindness? Is that okay? Is it okay to mistreat someone so they can appreciate when you're kind to them? Is it okay to watch people suffering and starving so that when they're given food, they appreciate that food? What is this yin and yang, guys? It is stupid matrix shit. That's all it is. They're trying to um, they're trying to justify the evil darkness and saying because of the evil darkness you appreciate the light. Is that really how it is? Is that how it should be? Do we need to suffer to appreciate good stuff? Why? You think Source wants that? Why would Source create such amazing things? Look around you, my goodness. I get some of this stuff just like blows my mind, okay? I think to myself, if Source wanted to destroy, why create in the first place? If she wanted to watch it suffer, or them or her, him or her, whatever, or it, whatever it is, watch it suffer, why make it so beautiful? Why make it and create it so amazing and happy when it's born? Why? Does that make sense to you guys? Is there a need for the dark to get appreciate that light? I don't understand that. That is all matrix shit, guys. Okay, that is not source. That is not source, because everything that flows with love and light is beautiful. Okay, there is no need for darkness. There is no need for suffering. There is no need for pain. There is no need for pedophilia crap. There is no need for that. Traumatize so you can show them what happiness is, so they can appreciate the happiness. Is that how it works? What part of what would make you think it's okay? Okay, what you get abused as a child, right? That sticks in your head for the rest of your life, guys. It stays as trauma and abuse, sadness and hurt, resentment and anger, even jealousy and hatred for the person who did that to you. What is the need for that? Why do we have to suffer to understand and appreciate good stuff? We don't need that. Nobody needs that. So please, when somebody tells you, oh, you needed to suffer so you could appreciate good stuff, just say no. Not necessary, guys. Not necessary. Not needed. Source never intended it to be like that. It was never meant to be that way. It was not created that way. If it was, all this evil that has been going on, we would not be awakening right now. We would not have come to change that. Source would have continuously allowed that. Would have not attempted and made so many attempts to come and fix it. Would not have tried to bring harmony and peace and balance for us. We would have not volunteered to come here and do this. Everything that is being reversed by light right now is because light does not approve of it. Light does not want it. Source does not want it to be anywhere in existence, not just here on earth. And these beings who have controlled it by doing what they're doing to the children, because that's how they get their power. Hi Kay, welcome honey. They're going to get diminished, guys. They have to be diminished. Demons cannot exist for you and I to be in a harmonious place. Hi Mary. So remember, this is why this mission, this is why we have come here. This is why this fight. Otherwise, why care? Why would Source care to bring this big a giant team and awaken the souls so they understand their power, so they can take back what is rightfully theirs, so they can be sovereign beings and be free, so that you can do what you want without being controlled by anyone or anything. Remember, it was love and light to begin with. Evil was created and evil was introduced into societies, introduced into beings. And this is what we are trying to get rid of, guys. Okay, so please, anybody trying to justify this yin and yang thing, or the dark and light, and the dark has to be there for the light to be appreciated, it's all BS. Complete BS, guys. Nobody likes, who likes darkness? Darkness that is fearful, that is harmful and hurtful. Who likes that? Would you be able to see your child go through that kind of stuff? Would you be able to go through that and be okay at the end of it? All you can get from that is trauma. All you can get from that is hurt and pain. How is that okay? How is that justified? And to bring yourself to light, guys, you see, right, what we're doing right now. All the healings I'm doing, I'm integrating that pain, that the trauma, the suffering, everything, right? What's the need for it? If it's okay, what is the need for us to do this healing? But without you removing that, you cannot be full of love and light. You cannot be fully awake, guys. You cannot have your power. You cannot understand who you truly are. So this is what I am trying to say. You have to understand there is no need for evil darkness. There is absolutely no need. Okay? No need at all. Come here, you come to mommy. So, please understand that this is all conditioning and programming for us, for people to think that it's okay, that is justified. No, nobody wants it. Nobody likes the dark. Nobody likes it. Even I am telling you, all the stuff that I know, understand, and has been revealed to me. I'm telling you, I cannot do horror stuff. I cannot see anything that is hurtful, harmful for children, for animals, for anything that's of nature. I can't. It hurts my heart, guys. If it hurts the heart, how is it okay? How is it okay? How can we justify that bullshit? There is no test, guys. There is no test. It's all BS. It's complete BS. Remember that. You have to be in your best, happiest self. For that to happen, you need to be in the right place, in the right space, the right mind. Exactly, yes. The best is, and that's why I've told you guys, things are changing, things are getting better. Okay, so remember, positive thoughts create positivity. All right, everything you think, everything you are, you're manifesting through your thought, and every thought creates you now. So remember that. Yeah, it's a big guy. Come now, come here. I can't carry you. You know how big you are. It's like one comes and the other comes. Hi Mar, welcome sweetheart. Please feel free to watch this again because I've been like talking for a little while now. But definitely go replay it, okay? So that you can hear all the stuff I've been talking about. And please guys, share this information, share the earlier video that I did as well, in your groups and with family, friends, everyone you can. Okay, it is very important people know the truth, people understand what it is that we are fighting, why we are here, what we're doing. Okay, you gotta go down. There you are. What did you bring? Sorry. All right guys, so I hope that kind of helps you guys understand stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the healing now. It's getting a little bit dark out. I'll give you guys like 5 minutes to get ready, okay? Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're really cool. I love them. They're silly boys. Two little silly boys. Oi, what do you have over there? Always like, honey, what do you have over there? Honey, come here. Come here. I don't know what he's put in his mouth. Yes, exactly. And that's what we want. We want everyone to be happy, right? I know, right? They're so silly. They're both like little kids. Hold on 1 second, guys. What do you got in your mouth? Go over here. You gonna be silly? You gonna be silly? Huh? Run away from mom. Oh my goodness. He's running away from me. Um, Alright guys, I'm gonna give you guys 5 minutes and just get ready, alright? Let me know when you're ready. And all of those of you who are new and doing this for the first time, the healing takes like 10-15 minutes. I prefer that you lay down. It is usually the best way to experience the healing, but if you can't, just be in a comfortable space, okay? No distractions, guys. If you have devices, you don't need to watch me or hear me during the healing, so you can put them down, all right, and just relax. If you feel anything come up, uh, like emotions come up, you feel like crying or you feel angry or whatever it is, just release it, okay? Because this is what the goal of this healings are, that you release your trauma, your abuse, anything that you might have experienced in this life or in a past life. You want to just get that out of your system, okay? So that you can have your soul clears out all this stuff, right? And when I'm done, I'll let you know. If you hear me crying, I'm doing the same thing, guys, okay? So please, don't worry, I'm okay. All right. Yes. Yes, Gemma. So, guys, okay, so earlier when I was explaining to you guys how these beings are, using the matrix to feed off of humans, and also like the dark energies, right? So it's just like a spider. Gemma, you just brought that up. So it's like the earth is up here, right? And then at the bottom of the earth, it's like spiders. It's like a web kind of a thing that is like wires, invisible wires that's sucking and draining us. Okay, so this is what it is. They feed off of us that way. So your fear of spiders could come from that. There's also beings who look like spiders. Somebody had posted something in a group where they'd drawn a picture of this being, and it was artificial intelligence. These things feed off of us as well. Okay, so these guys, if you're awake, sometimes you can visually see them in your rooms or homes or whatever. I'm not trying to scare you guys. No fear. When you see something like that, just just blow the place with love and light. Okay, just picture like white light everywhere. All right. So because this, remember, they're low vibrational beings, so they cannot survive where there's white light. All right. Anyway, yes, we can get that fear out. All right. And guys, are you ready? If you're ready, just let me know. Just type ready and I'll get started, okay? I love this time of the night. It's kind of dark, but let me see if I can show you guys my back. My back. See how it is? And you can see a little bit of the sunset there, but usually the whole sky lights up. And then my lights, see my little lights, they come on. I love it. My deck becomes so cute. And there's my puppies. They're just hanging out. I love how I have so many plants everywhere. My kids think I'm crazy, but that's okay. Yeah, they feed off of, like I said, like it's just like, wires you don't see. They're there, but you don't see them. So I know. And it's a beautiful night tonight. It's not too cold. It's like perfect. It was a nice day today too, so it worked out pretty good. The kids aren't here, so I had time on my own. So I could do this twice today. I'm gonna try and do this I'll try and do it more often if I can, because I do like to give you guys information. And Q&As, guys, if you think of questions to ask, like I've said before, just put them on paper and or just whenever I'm doing a Q&A, just feel free to ask, or you can ask when we're doing these live healings as well, which is perfectly all right with me. All right, guys, I'm going to get started, all right? So just relax, and I'll let you know when I'm done, all right? Can I connect to all the heart cells and all the teams that are here? Can I connect to all the heart cells of all the children, please? I fill them all with my love and light, releasing everything within them that does not serve them, and the highest good of all. Release the sadness, fear, sorrow, pain, misery, anguish, anger, frustration, jealousy, hatred, all that controls with evil, power, greed, jealousy, hatred, guilt, and shame. I release it all to my light. I release all entities, energies, beings, attachments, artificial intelligence, and reptilians. I release them all to my light. I fill them all with my love and light, bringing their souls, their bodies, their incarnations, cells and organs to complete and vibrant health and balance. I detach them from the matrix. Surround them with my love and light, protecting them eternally from outside forces. I fill them with my love and light, bring them to complete and vibrant health and balance. Fill them with love, light, joy, bliss, happiness, ecstasy, kindness, and compassion, and service. Higher self, scan them, please. Can I connect to the young adult cells and the child cells of all the beings who are origins? I fill them all with my love and light, releasing everything within them that does not serve them, the highest good of all. I fill them with love, light, joy, bliss, happiness, ecstasy, kindness, and compassion, releasing the sadness, fear, sorrow, pain, misery, anguish, anger, frustration, jealousy, hatred. Everything that controls with power, greed, evil, darkness, guilt, and shame, resentment. I release it all to my light, and I fill everyone with my love and light, bringing them to complete and vibrant health and balance, the cells, organs, bodies, soul, reincarnations. I detach them from the matrix, surrounding them with my love and light. I protect them eternally from outside forces. And so it is. I self-scan them, please. connect to all the adult souls, higher souls. I detach them from the matrix, filling them with my love and light, releasing all their fears, sadness, sorrow, pain, misery, anguish, anger, frustration, jealousy, hatred, everything that controls with power, greedy, evil, darkness. All entities, energies, beings, attachments, artificial intelligence, reptilians, release all of them to my light. I fill them with my love and light, bringing their cells, soul, organs, body, reincarnations to complete and vibrant health and balance from the beginning of time till the end. And I surround them with my love and light, protecting them eternally from all side forces, filling them with love, light, joy, bliss, happiness, ecstasy, kindness, and compassion. Higher self, scan them, please. And I connect to the angelic teams of the children in the past, please. I fill them with my love and light, bringing them all good things in abundance. I give them a happy, healthy, safe, fun, beautiful, wonderful, joyful life full of happiness, freedom, safety, unity, and harmony amongst family members. I ask you walk this earth with them. Show yourselves to them. Keep them safe and watch over them. When they're of age, you're going to awaken them so they can spread the love and light and raise the vibrations of themselves and Gaia. Can I connect to all the teams of the adults? I fill them with my love and light, realigning everything within them, detaching them from the matrix. Completely filling them with my love and light, surrounding them with my love and light. Awakening them, awaken, it is time for you to see the truth. Know and understand the truth. I awaken the heart chakra, the throat, the third eye, the crown, and the ear chakras. I ground them through the ascension process. I cleanse their home surroundings and their cars Fill them with my love light, bring them to complete and vibrant health and balance. I give them all good things in abundance. I give them a happy, healthy, safe, fun, beautiful, wonderful life full of joy, happiness, freedom, safety, and unity. Harmony amongst family members. I ask you walk this earth with them. Ask you help and support them and guide them. Help them raise their vibrations, those of others and Gaia. And so it is. Everything and everyone I release from all this being. Fill you with my love light, releasing everything within you that is evil and darkness. I bring you to complete and vibrant health and balance, turning you to love and light. Everything I release from you, I transmit to love and light. You're forgiven. Please follow the light home. Fill you all with my love and light, transmitting you to love and light, releasing all your evil darkness. Everything I release from you, I transmit to love and light. Please follow the light home. Alright guys, I'm done guys. If you're laying down, please don't get up too fast, okay? Hi! What do you want? Huh? You want Mama take you? Here. Guys, feel free to ask questions if you have any. Also, feel free to share your experience if you want to. I'm just gonna turn the outside light on so we can see. It's completely dark. Are you coming out? Are you coming out? No? Okay. You're being silly. You're being silly. You're being silly. What are you doing? What's wrong? Come out. You can go out of there. Mom is gonna put you down, okay? Go to your brother. Light is kind of tricky. What are you doing? Guys, please share the videos. Add more people to our group. Also, don't forget every place you go to say, I fill this space with love and light from source, okay? And don't forget to say affirmations morning and night, okay? And surround yourself with light from source, protective light from source, okay? Morning and night, and whenever you feel the need for it. What is it? You guys are welcome. Yes, it is relaxing, isn't it? It does sometimes put you in a trance. Guys, remember to do heart chakra meditations, okay? And always work with your heart. Um, that's what we are, and that's what we have to do, all right? Anyone have any questions or anything before I decide to call it a night? Tick, 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 tick. Thank you, Mar. Yeah, please go ahead and replay it. And also, I did another one. I don't know if you want that one earlier or not, but feel free to go and watch that one as well, okay? How's everyone doing? Good? Kinds of noises. Oh, you're welcome. Great. Awesome, guys. So if you guys are good, I'm going to call it a night, guys. And we'll probably do this again tomorrow. um, Tons and tons of love and light, guys, to you guys. Um, I love you guys, and thank you again for being here. and listening to everything I was talking about. And also earlier we got disconnected. So we'll connect again tomorrow. I'll post in the group what time. Tomorrow is Saturday. We might be doing stuff, I'm not sure. So I'll just figure out the time and then I'll just post in the group. Alright, guys? You're welcome, Maria. So good night, guys. Thank you again, and kisses until tomorrow, okay? Take care, guys.